Hey, SmallmouthCrush here. I wanted to do an unboxing video of some baits that I just purchased from Tackle Warehouse. It's the middle of winter, and this time of year, there's a lot of preparation for this upcoming season. And so a lot of that involves purchasing baits, getting your rods and reels in order. A lot of times what I'll do is I'll just go through all my rods and reels, clean them up, re-spool them if necessary, and just get things ready. That's one of the projects I'm working on right now, and it's a project. It's I carve away a little at it each day. 20 plus hours involved with re-rigging all these rods and reels alone. So I do a little bit every night and just get through that. But a lot of the things I like to do this time of year is really make sure I got the gear that I need and the tackle. Of course, I use a lot of products out there, and some of the products that I use on a regular basis I bought, but I also bought a few new baits that I just want to kind of test out and try out. This is a pretty big order. It doesn't look like much, but there's $700 worth of baits in this box. Kind of crazy. I mean, that's ridiculous, actually. Just shocks me, you know. Anyways, it's not cheap, but we're going to go through this box and show you what I'm excited to use and what I use a lot this coming season. It's all coming up. All right, let's open the box, see what's going on here. I got motivated. I want to do more videos on a weekly basis for you guys, technique specific as well as different baits and how I use them. So we're going to plan on doing that. I am going to Wisconsin, I believe, next week for a little while. Do some ice fishing and a few other things. So that'll be fun. But hopefully we'll be able to get back on track. I'm actually day 6 into my 10-day fast. So I have not had a single food. I haven't had anything to eat in a while. So mental clarity's high. I'm a little irritated, but we're fighting through. I got to go ice fishing later today, so I want to make this video. It's pretty early in the morning. I want to get this out there and then go crack some big jumbo perch. If anyone's interested in a guide trip with me, you can reach out. You can find me on Instagram, DM me, website smallmouthcrush.com, and let me know what you're looking for. All right, let's get into the box. What do we got here? Well, I use a lot of the little generals, right? And so I bought a bunch of packs of these. Green pumpkin and what is it? Powdered black, I think, the two colors that I throw. I try to keep it simple. That's all the colors I use. Very effective bait. Comes in handy with a lot of different applications. So that's in there. Scissors. I bought this Arsenal scissors. I've used this one in the past. I like it. Scissors are tricky for me. I go through a lot. I lose a lot. I leave them laying around. I need scissors in every room and in the boat, in the Lund, and then scattered throughout the garage. So I got dozens of scissors. And I haven't really found the perfect one yet. They all seem to suck after a while. And hopefully this one's different. It's been good to me. Covert is the name brand, or Arsenal. I don't know. It's called who knows? But there you go. It's just the scissors. Don't get too excited. So this owner cover shot, I use this quite a bit when I'm drop shotting. It's a great hook. And I ordered probably 15 packs, and I know I got a bunch left from last year. So I do go through them. But I did get a little sample pack from BKK, And I noticed they had a hook very similar in the package. Drop shot long shank, it's called. And I'm just curious. So obviously this is a little smaller than these, because I really do like BKK. I just want to see if in the future the shank is maybe a 1/4 of an inch longer. Probably not even. Extremely similar. Cover shot hook, it's number 4107. And I use that a lot in my soft plastics to thread that bait through when I'm drop shotting. And I'm also going to leave links to all the baits that I talk about down below. I am affiliated with Tackle Warehouse, and it certainly does help support the channel when you do purchase through that link. There's no cost to you. You literally go in the description, hit that link, and it takes you right to the store. And I would greatly appreciate that if you do. We'll just stick on the hooks. KVD grip pin, 3/0. These are nice for Texas rigging, smaller, you know, like a 4-inch Senko, some of the Z-Man, what is it, the hula stick, stuff like that. That's kind of why I use these. So I needed a few more. I was getting a little low. And while I keep getting distracted, let me show you how I have my we'll probably have to do another video about this, but let me show you how I do my terminal tackle. All right, I got these bags from Great Lakes Finesse, and they've been really, really nice. They actually are perfect for what I've been looking for, and I kind of show you how I have them set up. So I have one for largemouth, and then one labeled smallmouth, just to know what to throw in the boat, depending on what species I'm going for. This one will get used the most. But if you open it up, basically I have everything that I need as far as all the different hooks, all the terminal tackle, and I label everything. So we're going to just look for the those hooks, the grip pins, and we're going to throw those size 3/0 right in there if I can find them. Here they are. So some didn't have packages, so I just took them out and I labeled them. Okay, so you can see that was the only one that was missing. So we're just going to throw that pack in there. This thing here just slides open. You take your hook pack and you throw it right in there. There you go. So simple. This is just perfect to find everything you need quick. It's all right there for me. All right, let's get back to the tackle. What do we got? Geecrack. Bellows Shad. This is the Elastec material, 3.8 inch. And I just got in kind of standard colors, green pumpkinish. What I like about these, when I need a bigger profile, I feel like I need a little bit more visibility on my bait. I'm going to throw that on some sort of jig head. Could be a football head. Could be some sort of Ned rig head. You're going to want a little bit beefier one. This is a bigger size than the smaller ones I use a lot. But they work extremely well. You only get 3 in a pack, of course, but they last quite a while. All right, the dice baits, the Tumbleweed. Started fishing those last year. I got a bunch. I grabbed a few more. I just wanted to make sure I have enough to get through. I don't use them a whole lot. I have a few other baits I use more often, but this does come in handy. As far as the, I guess, dice style baits, you know, OSP makes a great one. But this one here, for the price, well, for the price, still very expensive. It seems to work very well. I've caught quite a few fish on this last year, and it's just something, if I need, I got it. And so I wanted to make sure I have plenty of those. Chatterbaits. So we do throw a lot of chatterbaits. I use a 1/2 ounce quite a bit. Some days you might use a 3/8 ounce if you're up real shallow, but typically a 1/2 ounce is the way to go for me. Standard colors. Green pumpkin, of course. Green pumpkin, straight white, white and chartreuse. Those are the colors we use. They came out with a new color this year, or that I've never seen, straight black. I guess I bought some last fall, and I'm really excited to try these. Straight black. Black's a great color for smallmouth, even in clear water. All right, so speaking of a straight black chatterbait, I want to pair this with a straight black type of trailer. And some of my favorite trailers out there, they just don't come in straight black. And I really want that profile to look that way, at least when I'm testing out that bait. I got a series of, I do love single-tail grubs on a chatterbait. So I bought a bunch of them in different sizes and different colors. But we got the Berkley Powerbait, Power Grub 4-inch in black. That's going to be a great trailer. It's got great scent. I love the smell of Powerbait. I literally could. I don't know. I love it. If anyone is obsessed with the smell of Powerbait, let me know in the comments. I really want to know if I'm the only weirdo. I would wear it as cologne if they. No, I probably wouldn't do that. But colors. Also different sizes in here somewhere. There's some smaller trailers. What I am kind of curious about, if we take a look, I bought some of these Gambler trailers. The Komodo Jr, and I think I got the bigger size. I'm going to show you what they look like. And I did some research on it, and like, this is a smaller version. Very simple, but from what I hear, that makes a really good chatterbait trailer. And so they didn't have straight black. I did buy black and blue. You know, black and blue is a color a lot of guys don't talk a whole lot about when it comes to smallmouth. You know, obviously it's a great largemouth color. But back in the day, and I haven't done it in a long time, I would catch some really good fish on a black and blue tube. And so I'm not afraid to experiment and try that with that black jackhammer and just fish it in the clear water. I have no doubt it'll work. I wish companies made more just black. But bought a few crankbaits, Blitz Deep Runner. That right there, this color is called, no idea because I can't read Japanese. I'm sorry. But there it is. You know, some type of natural color. Got a little chartreuse going through it. Oh, here's something cool. So I bought the new Flux Gill by Berkely. And I got a couple, well, I only got two colors. Oh, I think I got some bluegill type color. I got the Gobiashi. Who comes up with these names? And then the green pumpkin. If we take a look at it, I'm going to have to figure out how exactly I want to rig that. I'm going to put it this way. This could either be a big hit or a dud. I don't know. I haven't fished it yet. I'm curious, and I want to know. So we'll find out. Now, I haven't ordered everything yet. You know, I have a big order coming that I'll have to put in for Great Lakes Finesse. Also, Beast Coast Fishing. Obviously, the Sniper Jig and a few other baits like that. But I'm pretty much set on what I'll need throughout the season. I'll have to reorder as well. This is kind of just a start to the season. I got a couple other baits. This bait looks cool. The Kamuchi by Geecrack. I wanted to, it just looks like it could be a good bait, so I grabbed a few of those to give it a try. And then, oh, here's another one. The Shindig by 6 Cents. 3.2. I really want to see how this works. It's very simple. It's basically just a rib body. I'm just going to fish that on a Ned. And I think it's very soft. There's a lot of baits like this on the market, but I don't know. This was an impulse buy. I bought 2 packs. I just bought straight black and then green pumpkin. I'm going to give these a try on a Ned rig this year. All right, but like I said, we're going to do more bait specific techniques and how I rig things, how I fish them moving forward, and just get some more content out for you guys because I've been slacking a little bit. Of course, we have our live shows every Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern, and we got a few more months before it gets crazy here. I do have a few dates, not a lot, maybe 2 or 3 for the early season. I have 2 or 3 dates in June. July, I got a handful of dates in July, August as well, and of course, looking into September, October, November. If you're interested in coming up here to the St. Lawrence River, Lake Ontario, some of the best smallmouth fishing out there, I do my best to get you on fish. I will do everything within my power that day to get you on fish based on your, based on your experience, your comfort level, and your ability to shake a bait. I will be able to customize a trip and get you guys on some fish. So reach out if you're interested in something like that. I also do other species, right? Right now we're ice fishing. We do walleyes, brown trout in the spring, all kinds of stuff. Right up here in Jefferson County, just north of Watertown, Clayton, Cape Vincent, Alexandria Bay, Chameau Bay, Henderson Bay, you guys know. Get a hold of me if you're interested. And as always, until next time, we'll see you guys on the water.